Mr. Leibowitz, since most exchange-traded funds are listed on one of your exchanges, I'm going to start this question with you, and anyone else who wants to add something can. Why do you think we saw more severe move in exchange-traded funds than in the underlying stocks? Should investors be worried that these products are not as reliable as everyone thinks they are?
Right. So I think the important thing to first say is the fact that ETFs got hit as hard as they did was an effect, not a cause. They did not cause the market meltdown. They had no role in it. They were essentially the victim of the market as it went down. Normally there's a pretty tight arbitrage mechanism between the ETFs and the underlying instruments that make up that. During this period, that mechanism broke down because the traders who were bidding on the stocks couldn't tell where the actual stocks underlying the ETF were trading. So, for example, if Accenture or some other stock, PG, was in that index, was PG at 39 or at 56 or even at 39, it would lead you to bid in a very crazy place. The other thing that's unique about ETFs is they don't tend to have deep liquidity books on the book. There's not a lot of retail orders. A lot of the executions occur in wholesalers above the market. So what happens is wholesalers are committing capital to keep that market really tight. There's an article in the Wall Street Journal today that suggests that two of the major wholesalers actually had system problems during this meltdown. And what that probably did is suck out capital out of the market to commit to the ETF product and other products that allowed it to tighten up. If you couple that with stop losses, which triggered into the market, and no pause in that market, the difference between what happened on NYSE and what happened in ARCA is this. Both markets have market makers with obligations. Right? In the ETF market, both on NASDAQ's listed and ARCA's, there are these things called LMMs. They have obligations. The problem was trading didn't pause long enough for the books to refill and for them to commit capital. Right? They were basically looking into a black hole, and so the function didn't work properly. So we're looking at this with the issuers and with the market in terms of how do we fix the market structure so that it works better during these periods. I think it's imperative that ETFs be included in the circuit breaker pilot.
Yes, Senator.